Hello, everyone. Hello, and happy Halloween. Sorry about the technical delay. We just computer stuff, but we figured it out, which is great. And thank you so much for staying in. If you were in the chat, hello, hello. And welcome to the 20th anniversary episode of the Anti-Influencer Hour. It's very exciting. Clap, clap, clap. I am your host, Rachel Resnick, and tonight we have a great episode planned for you. Lots of exciting Halloween-themed content that we made this week just for you. It's really scary stuff. It's going to be a really, really scary show. So if you scare easily, I don't know, maybe like cover your eyes or make sure that you have enough time to look away because this is really, really scary. All right. And we're really excited, because we've all waited years and eons for Halloween to fall on a Saturday. And it's finally here in 2020 when we can't go anywhere. But that's okay because I have been very busy. I've been very busy designing costumes. Does anyone, do you guys remember the Leg Avenue costumes? Those were great. They were a staple. I think they're still around. They're a sexy costume line. My mom used to not let me wear it when I was a teenager, but it wasn't because it was sexy. It was because it was too expensive. Because you spend like $90 and you get a thong and you get some socks. But all of the cool girls, they always wore it. But karma's a bitch, cool girls, because I got the opportunity to work for Leg Avenue this year, okay? I pitched a bunch of costumes. You're probably going to see them all over the streets of outside your door. That's a real thing. You might see them all over Instagram. I pitched Sexy Purell, pitched Sexy Vaccine, Sexy Stay-at-Home Worker, which includes no pants, just like Leg Avenue normal costumes. We've got Sexy Mail-In Ballot, got Sexy Sourdough Starter, and my favorite, Sexy Mask. Check it out. Check it out, everyone. I am a sexy mask. Gonna tip the camera because with the technical difficulty, didn't get to plan this shot. But here you go. Sexy mask costume. Very exciting. Also, no pants included with the sexy mask costume. I've got my cat here in a bat costume. He's not actually in it right now, which wasn't the plan. He bit it off. But I'm going to find a picture of it for you because it's pretty cute. Here we go. It's little Ninja Ted, Halloween cat. We also have my parents' dog, who I had to buy the same costume for because they thought that he might feel left out. So let me find that photo for you as well because it is pretty freaking cute. Here we go. Gonna find it. Just give me a second. Technical difficulties. Technical racial difficulties. Here he is. That's my parents' dog, so you wouldn't feel left out. All right. We've got cats. We've got dogs. We have a great show for you tonight. All right, we've got a famous movie reviewer in the house. He's going to review all of his favorite Halloween movies. We've got trick-or-treating. We have a costume contest that I might have forgotten to tell people about. So if you want to enter it, let us know in the chat. And you know what? Now we've got a word from our sponsors. Here we go.
Hey kids, want to play a game that's really challenging?
Like what?
Like Bop It!
Satanic Edition!
Whoa! Cowabunga!
It commands, you obey.
Pop it!
Cool!
Click it! Pull it! Denounce or die!
I don't know if I...
And if you can't keep up, you'll lose.
Booyah!
Sure, it looks easy,
Pop it! Click it!
but it's not.
Kill your friend in the name of Satan!
Whoa! I win! I win!
Not yet.
Perform suicide allegiance with the Antichrist!
Once you get your hands on the satanic Bop It, you won't have the power to stop it. Electronic fast-talking satanic Bop It. Batteries and salvation not included.
All right. Thank you so much to our sponsors. Very exciting game. Up next, I thought that you guys might need some cocktails this evening. So I actually made you this video. It's a cooking segment. Really excited. Here we go. Hi everyone, and welcome to my cooking segment. Tonight I'm going to show you how to make a ton of yummy Halloween treats, and I'm going to show you a special anti-influencer cocktail that you can make right now while you're watching the show. How cool is that? Alright, step one of this yummy, yummy cocktail recipe. We're all going to do a shot of tequila. That's Halloweeny. You know what? I'm just going to do one more shot because you know what? You can never have too many shots of tequila. Bang, bang. That's good shit. I'm allowed to eat candy corn because usually...
I am so sorry. I forgot. I used Kendall's.
Diarrhea. Wait, what was I doing?
You are making a drink for the audience.
One more shot of tequila! Woo! Hi, baby. You want some vodka? Vodka? And now? Skittles. And you put them in the blender.
That's not a blender, that's a coffee grinder.
Well, this Airbnb didn't come with a blender.
Well, you're not at an Airbnb, you're staying at my apartment.
Okay, so you just put in more vodka. Look, I'm Pikachu. Just add more vodka. And then you hang up the vodka and call Oliver.
Who's Oliver?
He's on Tinder.
You don't call Tinder.
Shut up. You're gonna be a little stage cat. I'm gonna teach you how to be in the movies. So now the judge has to taste it. The judge has to taste it, and we have to score it.
No.
You have to taste it. You're
No.
the judge.
No, I'm not.
Okay. Hope you learned something. Hope you really learned how to make a cocktail from that segment. I learned a lot when I did that an hour ago, which might explain all the tech things that are happening tonight, actually. All right, so up next, we have a very exciting segment tonight. We have a number of ghost stories. We have very scary stories just for the audience. I'm going to introduce you to our correspondent, Kendall Bird, and she is going to start that story segment. So here we go. Hello, Kendall. Are you there?
Oh, hello, Rachel. Can you hear me?
Absolutely. We can hear you.
Happy Halloween, everyone. I have some really, really, really scary stories for you today. I put up a great lineup for you. You know, it's going to be some stories about, we've got monsters, we've got ghouls, we got depression, we got all the things, all right? So without further ado, we're going to take it away. First up is my homie, Bukola. Hello, everyone. Okay. So this is a really, really, really scary story. And it starts off, me and my family, we were going out to the woods to go camping, as Black people do, for fun. And we were in the woods, and we had all of our things around. So we had unloaded the car, and we went deep into the woods and found a beautiful spot, beautiful, pristine spot. And as I unfolded the place where the tent was, in the middle of the night, I heard a crack. And I looked down, and it was my nail.
That's the story?
Yeah,
Are you
I
done?
broke my nail.
You broke your nail. Okay. Okay. Great story, Bukola. Thank you so much. Really scary stuff. You know what? We've got other stories coming up actually as well. Let me see who else we've got. Kendall, are you still there?
Yes.
Who's up next?
Yeah. Up next, we have Jay Elijah Cho and Corey Wilson. We have them up next, and they're gonna really scare your pants off. But I thought that last story was very, very cool as well. But take it away, guys.
I think they're in here. Let me find them.
I see Corey.
I see Corey. Hello, Corey.
What's happening, y'all?
We're ready for your story.
I am ready to tell my story.
Amazing.
So this actually happened to me recently. My mom sent me a text saying that she had a letter for me from Wells Fargo Bank, which could never be anything good, and it was labeled important legal materials. And so my mom gave me the letter because we don't live in the same residence anymore. And I came to find out that I was a part of a class action lawsuit, or have the option to be, for racial discrimination by Wells Fargo, Huntsville, Alabama, during the period of January 1st, 2013, to December 31st, 2013, as there was hiring discrimination against tellers. So apparently when I was in college, I applied for a job at Wells Fargo and didn't get it because I was Black.
That's really scary. I'm sorry, Corey.
Listen, these things happen. I honestly, I'm gonna frame the letter all my life. Like when people ask me, how do you know that it was because you're Black? Like now I have this.
Crazy, scary story. All right. Thank you, Corey. Up next, we have a scary story from Jay Elijah Cho.
Hey, what's up? Can you hear me?
Are you a bird?
I'm a meme.
Oh, great.
I'm a new meme that hasn't come out yet.
Okay.
But, yeah.
Great.
So this scary story happened. I was walking like in the woods, and I found a cave, and so I went in the cave so I could get some diamonds, and I had just gotten all these diamonds. I had mined them, and I was gonna craft like a sword, and then I heard this noise, and it was like, and if you know what I'm talking about, it was a creeper, and it blew up, and I blew up, and then I ended up back in my bed, and then I went back to where my body was to collect all the stuff that I dropped. But when the creeper exploded, it revealed a lake of lava underneath me, and all the stuff had fallen in the lava, and I couldn't get this stuff back.
That's the story?
It's very
Wait,
spooky.
is this based on real life, or is this a video game? I don't understand.
It's Minecraft is real life.
Okay.
If you're about that life.
Thank
My
you.
Minecraft people know what I'm talking about. That's spooky.
Minecraft people, do you know what you're talking about? Do you know what he's talking about?
With the creepers and the lavas and the...
I believe you. That sounds scary. That sounds really scary. You're going back as a meme. Thank you so much, Jay Elijah Cho. Kendall, are you there?
Rachel, I am here. So what are your thoughts? You know,
those were scary. A lot of them weren't real. They were real. That's what I mean. Like, they're real life. But I feel like we need more, like, maybe, like, ghost stories or, like, you know, something to lift people's spirit. You know, I just want to tell, like, fun ghost stories. So maybe, like, the next round we could try... What do you think?
Okay, yeah, I'm down. Yeah, that sounds good.
Great.
Yeah, I got more folks. So
Amazing. So we will be back with more spooky stories. But up next, I'm going to show you a video. And it is made in New York, and I think you're going to enjoy it.
Oh my God, Jared Kushner. Jared, wait. Wait, why are you walking like that? What is this walk? Jared Kushner, why are you walking like that?
I walk normally just like every other American citizen.
Jared, are you an evil haunted doll?
I don't want to get into that at this time.
You can't answer whether or not you're a haunted doll?
Again, today I'm focused on voting, and that's what I'm focused on today.
Wait, Jared. No, wait, stop. Turn your head like a human would. No, not like that. No, don't smile while turning. Jared, wait. No, Jared. No.
That video was pretty scary, I think. I think Jared Kushner is pretty scary. All right, so up next, we have a movie reviewer. I am extremely excited to welcome him. Movies with Fred Halloween edition. I personally love Movies with Fred. Let me know in the audience if you do as well. And let me know in the chat. And welcome, Fred.
Hi, everybody. It's me. It's Fred W. Back for another edition of Movies with Fred W. The W stands for Wallace. This time it's Halloween, so we're going to do Halloween movies, and we're going to figure out what the best Halloween movie is. Now, as you know, on Movies with Fred W., I haven't seen most of the movies, so I have to Google them and then watch them. So I was thinking, what's a Halloween movie? I don't know. I'll Google scary movie. And I found scary movie. Okay, so this one, it's a year after disposing of the body of a man they accidentally killed. A group of dumb teenagers are stalked by a bumbling serial killer. Let's find out if it's scary. We gotta wait for the scary scale results to come in. Okay, they're in. Not scary. Turns out that movie is more like a comedy. It's kind of more funny than it is scary, which was pretty disappointing because I wanted it to be a scary movie. Okay, so then I thought to myself, if scary movie isn't funny, then maybe haunted movie is. So I Googled that, haunted movie, and I came up with this one. Haunting of Hill House. The house on Haunted Hill, that's what I mean. And so here's what that is. It's an amusement park mogul offers a group of diverse people $1 million to spend the night in a haunted house with a horrifying past. Let's consult the scaredy scale. And the results are in. Not scary. Shoot, it turns out that movie is just too bad to be scary. And also, Famke Janssen's in it, and I think she's Jean Grey from X-Men, not as scary. Okay, so then I thought to myself, what else is scary? Well, ghosts are. So I Googled ghost movie and came up with Ghosts of Girlfriends Past. Okay, so I watched this movie. It's while attending his brother's wedding, a serial womanizer is haunted by the ghosts of his past girlfriends. Let's check and see if it's scary. Hold on, it's still calculating. And the results are in. Too scary. That movie is way too scary. The part where they got mad at each other and I wasn't sure if they were going to get back together made my heart hurt, my eyes do tears, so I had to turn it off. Okay, then I Googled scariest movie of all time because I figured if this is too scary, maybe there's a movie that's scarier than it, but I would like to watch it. Let's find out. The scariest movie of all time, according to the internet, is either Insidious, a family looks to prevent evil spirits from trapping their comatose child in a realm called the Further, or Sinister, which is washed-up true crime writer Ellison Oswald finds a box of Super 8 home movies in his new home that suggests the murder he is currently researching is the work of a serial killer whose work dates back to the 1960s. That's such a long time ago. Let's find out if it's scary. Scary scale's calculating. It just takes a minute. Hold on. Not scary, not scary. Wow, I thought for sure those ones were going to be scary, but it turns out neither one made me feel like true love was at risk, and ultimately that's what scares me. So then I Googled true love movies and found The Notebook. A poor yet passionate young man falls in love with a rich young woman, giving her a sense of freedom, but they are soon separated because of their social differences. Wow, and it's crazy to me that a poor person could also have passion. I'm glad that was in the description of this movie. Let's find out if it's scary. Just a minute, it's calculating. Sometimes it takes longer than others. Just hold on a second. The results are in. Too scary! Wow, who could have seen that coming? The idea that you could have real love, but get separated and then never find each other again? I had to turn it off at the part where they might not find each other. That was rough. But then I was thinking to myself, like, well, maybe Jordan Peele makes good movies because he makes good funny movies. I thought Keanu was good. I did that in my last review show. So then I Googled if he does scary movies, and it turns out he does. He did 2 of them, but I only watched Us. A family's serene beach vacation turns to chaos when their doppelgangers appear and begin to terrorize them. I'm sorry, I don't know German. Let's find out if it's scary.
Your pronunciation was scary.
Oh, thanks.
It's
Who was
Rachel.
Oh, right. Okay. Let's find out if it's scary. The results are in. Not scary. While I was worried about getting scissored in the bad way, at no point was I worried my heart might get wrenched open and then have tears be on the table. But I did think the part where Tim Heidecker wasn't their friend anymore was kind of almost scary. So then I thought about friendship and Googled friend movies and found Friends with Benefits. A young man and woman decided to take their friendship to the next level without becoming a couple, but soon discover that adding sex only leads to complications. I was thinking to myself, I did like Mila Kunis in the 70s, and I'm glad JT does movies instead of bad singing, so maybe this will be good. Let's find out. Too scary! Oh man, I had to turn it off when they started to love each other, but pushed each other away anyway, and I wasn't sure if they were going to make it back together. Oh, that was tough. Then I Googled classic horror because I figured maybe it's just the new stuff that's bad. And I found The Shining. A family heads to an isolated hotel for the winter where a sinister presence influences the father into violence. This felt promising since I love Stanley Kubrick and Jacqueline Nicholson. Let's find out. Not scary. I mean, I was almost scared when I thought, oh, they kind of love each other and they should try to make it work. But then Jacqueline Nicholson was so mean, I didn't want her to be with him after all. So it had a happy ending in the end. And then I thought to myself, maybe I just don't like people and would rather see skeletons. So I Googled skeletons movies and found Coco. Let's find out if Coco is scary. Check the meter. Perfect Halloween movie. Turns out Coco was the perfect Halloween movie because it had skeletons. It made my heart hurt just the right amount. And it didn't make me think I'd never fall in love. Happy Halloween, everybody. Go watch Coco.
Coco is a good movie.
It sure is.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Fred, for coming on the show. Clap, clap, clap in the chat for Fred. Up next, we have some more spooky stories. Kendall Bird is back. Hello, are you there, Kendall?
Rachel, you didn't think the last group was scary, but boy, do I have some scary shit for you now.
All right.
Oh, we got Ian Zondi, we got Emily Harrison, and we got Maggie Maxwell. Take it away, Ian.
Let me just make sure that he is ready. Are you ready?
Yeah, let's go for it.
Perfect. Everyone who's not Ian, can you turn your video off, please? This is how the magic happens, folks. This is how the Zoom show magic happens. Can you turn your video off? You muted yourselves, but this is a spooky Halloween show. Thank you.
Good to go.
Maggie, can you turn your video off? I did it. Magic.
All right. Good to go? Yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
Scare me.
'Twas a time around Thanksgiving. I took my first flight on an airplane ever to Boo York. That's like New York, but I added Boo. I was trying to fly back to LA, and I got to the airport late, and the baggage was already loaded on the plane, but I didn't get my belongings on the plane. So I asked if I could just like leave them there, you know? And the airport security was like, I don't know, okay. And then I left, which in retrospect is probably very, very illegal. Also, I didn't get on the board on time. So I had no luggage and I didn't get on the plane. And I'm probably not allowed to fly back to JFK Airport again.
Wait, you had no luggage?
No, I abandoned it.
Oh no, wait, but that someone could have thought it was like okay.
I asked, and they said, yeah, and yeah.
Did you get it back? That is scary.
No.
You never got what was in that bag
Clothes.
that you don't care about?
Well, occasionally I'll see a picture and be like, hey, where'd that shirt go? And I'm like, yeah, it's probably at JFK.
Maybe I'll go. I'm in New York now. Maybe I'll go to JFK and look for it.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Would you?
I'll try. Thank you so much, Ian.
Thank you.
All right, up next we have a spooky story from none other than Emily Harrison.
Am I in?
You are
You see
in.
me?
Everyone can see
Yay.
you.
I have a truly terrifying tale to tell. One time, I went to have lunch with a girlfriend who I hadn't had lunch with in quite a while. It had been maybe a year. I don't think I'd seen her in quite a bit. We went to, remember the Saved by the Bell restaurant, the Max, that was on Santa Monica Boulevard? We went there. And we sat down and we were having our meal. We were talking about what we were doing. And when I told her about my idea for a screenplay that I had just started, she got really excited and said, oh my God, can I write it with you? And I panicked and said, yes, even though I would never agree to that in writing. It was very awkward, probably the most awkward lunch I've ever had with a friend.
That's the story? The awkward lunch is the scary story?
Yeah, she asked if she could work on my project with me, and I accidentally said yes in the moment. I didn't want that, really.
Okay, yeah, you're right. Thank you so much, Emily. I don't like it when there's awkward lunch encounters. But man, I'm really hoping for like some more like ghosts or like goblins or something like that. Maybe Maggie. Maggie, are you there? Let me see if I can find you. Maggie, are you there? Here you are.
Oh, such anticipation. I sure am.
Give me 1 sec so I can broadcast you. Here we go. You're there.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you, Rachel. Thank you, Kendall. It seemed a conversation like any other inane conversation on any other night stuck in the house during the pandemic when suddenly my boyfriend, as if possessed, launched into a Randy Newman impression. This isn't the scary part. I was laughing as he nailed both the signature sound of Randy's croaky voice and his rambling storytime lyrics, making them about our home and situation. Clever, clever. When suddenly I was hit with deja vu. Randy, deja vu man. No, okay, sorry. Yeah, on the page that felt okay, but saying it no. Anyway, what I am trying to say is that in that moment, my joy was dashed by the realization that my ex-boyfriend also did a great Randy Newman impression. And so did that other guy that I used to have a crush on some years ago. Despite all the myriad of differences between them, all of them had a friend in me, as it were, and if he could see them, probably a foe in Randy Newman. And in that moment, amidst a global pandemic, where everything seemed uncertain, one thing became abundantly clear. I'm in love with Randy Newman. Like, I definitely have a type, and that type is just Randy Newman. So I wanted to come on here and just see if anyone like had contact information for him, or I don't know, just some sort of like wacky connection to him, because I'd love to get in touch. Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, wow. Thank you so much, Maggie. So yeah, if anyone has any contact information for Randy Newman, or looks like Randy Newman, maybe she'd be open to that. I'm not sure. I'll check. Then please get in touch with us. Clap, clap, clap in the chat. Thank you so much, Maggie. Kendall, are you there?
I am here, of course, Rachel. Wasn't that brilliant? Wasn't that terrifying?
It was. They're all like they're really terrifying. They're really real. But I'm hoping for some like Halloween, like monsters, goblins, something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe like cats. I don't know. Check with the next group. Maybe we'll I'm gonna let the I have somebody coming on now to do a review, and we'll just check back in a few.
Yeah,
minutes.
got you.
Hold on. Here we go. All right, so up next, we have Mr. Cortez coming on the show. He is going to do a review of Scooby-Doo. Here we go. Let me get him for you. Gonna find that. Man, aren't these stories so scary? It's crazy. Let us know what your favorite story was in the chat while I get them. Is everybody there? Great. And hello.
Yo, what's up, Rachel?
Hello.
Hello.
How you doing?
Good.
I'm gonna do some Scooby-Doo. Would you like to introduce yourself to the audience, who you are, a little bit about what you do?
Yes, I would. First off, ahoy, matey. I'm just kidding. I'm not actually a captain. That's a costume. As you know, you probably know it's Halloween. But anyways, my real name is Carlos Cortez. And yes, I am the social justice cholo. You might have heard it from me. I'm a real badass cholo, and I'll fuck you up. But only if you're a cisgender white male who discriminates against LGBTQIA+, people of different racial groups, and things like that. So if you do that, I'm gonna fuck you up, okay? Just understand that. But anyways, today what we're gonna do is we're gonna review.
Hey, Carlos, what's up, man? How's it going?
What's up, Primo?
Hey, what's up, man? It's your Primo Douglas from the 619. Booyaka, booyaka, booyaka.
Oh, my God. Yeah. Okay, everybody, this is my Primo Douglas. Hey, Primo, I'm trying to do something right here. I'm reviewing Scooby-Doo.
Go for it, dog. Yeah, I'll just be here in the background,
Okay, that's cool, I guess.
Just gonna kick it, cricket. Go for it, fool.
Okay, thank you. Appreciate it. Okay, so like I said, fool, today, guys, we're gonna go ahead and review Scooby-Doo. Now, I got a video popped up here, and for copyright claims, obviously, you guys are just gonna have to do with the picture. I'll kind of describe what's going on. This clip here is called Scooby-Doo, Scaredy Cat, Scooby, and Shaggy Classic Cartoon. You get it.
Looks like we've got another mystery on
Okay, so to start, we have little Fred thinking he's smart, thinking he knows it. Fred, just in case no one knows, is this guy right here. He's the cisgender white male who thinks that he's the alpha, right? But he's not even the smartest person. Obviously, that's Velma. Who, by the way, they like to keep in the closet. What's up?
Hey, if you're a straight white guy who's looking good, you're entitled to the earth in their mind, and they really, they have no blind spots because they think they can see everything. But, in reality, they're blind to everything and their privilege and their power and their status and their authority, fool. You know what I'm talking about? Booyaka, 619.
Okay, so, Primo, you think you went to a community college and you're smarter than me, right? That's what you think. You think you could just one-up my review of Scooby-Doo.
Hey, I'm sorry, dog. Go for it. I'm sorry, go for it. I didn't mean to fucking, shit in your toilet. Go for it.
No, don't shit in my toilet, dog. You know I have a rule about that. Don't shit in my toilet, got it?
All right, fool. I'll go in the backyard and I'll fucking dig a hole. All right.
Yeah,
sorry.
I appreciate it. Just make sure you cover that shit up. Maybe put a little lime.
All right, you got it, man. I'll put some fucking baking soda too, okay? All right, go for it.
Dog. So, we're going to keep going. So, like I said, Fred is always keeping Velma, who's actually the smartest, in the closet because they weren't ready to handle that shit. She's a beautiful, beautiful queer woman. And also she's smart. That's the first thing. Before beauty. I'm not into looking at women just for their bodies and appearances, because that's not what's most important about them. Anyway, so
hey man, you can appreciate a woman's beauty, physical, spiritual, heart, romantic, like we're these beings that have in many dimensions, and I think sometimes if we limit ourselves to processing a certain way, we may limit other things, and those discrepancies and diminishes may manifest other ways, dog. You know what I'm talking about?
Primo, seriously. I'm trying to do the review here, and what you're doing is you're giving people bigger ideas than I'm talking about, and it makes me, honestly, it kind of it fucks with my whole groove, dog. You feel me?
Okay, fool. I'm sorry, man. I'm not gonna drive your car then, bro. You know, I'm not gonna put it to stick. Go for it.
You know that don't drive my car, bro. You don't know how to drive stick. Last time you fucking burnt the clutch out, okay?
All right,
Remember
fool.
that
All
shit.
right. You got it. Yeah, fuck.
Are you gonna review Scooby Doo or I don't know?
Sorry.
You got a minute left.
I'm trying to.
1 minute left.
Okay. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, so I got 1 minute, and we're gonna go ahead and review Scooby Doo. Okay. So like I said, you got Fred, and then now we have Velma and Daphne. Now let me say something about Velma and Daphne. Again, like I said, Velma is an obviously queer woman, and I believe that Daphne is questioning. She also has a thing for Velma, but because of the societal standards and these cisgender norms, she's not allowed to really truly express herself. You understand what I'm saying? So that's just really fucked up is what I'm trying to say. You don't have anything to say, Primo?
Nah, man, I don't want to, like, shit on your thing, man. But, hey, you know, Shaggy, he actually, you know, he was a good representation of the man of that kind, you know, who was open and free and didn't judge and was able to, you know, diminish his masculinity to allow the femininity of others around him. You know, Fred is a contrast to him. You know, Fred is this contrast of the dying male, you know, and I think the people who are Fred, they're going to be Trump voters. And other guys are going to be Shaggy, going to be...
I'm sorry? We're done.
Sanders voters. You know what I'm talking about?
Primo, you fucked the whole thing up.
All right. I'm really...
God damn it, Primo.
Thank you,
I was just trying to
guys.
review Scooby-Doo.
Thank you, Primo. Thank you, Carlos, for coming on the show. Gosh, what a full fresh take on Scooby Doo.
619, dog.
What a fresh take. I think we have some more scary stories. I hope these ones are a little bit scarier. Kendall, are you there?
I am here, Rachel. Oh my gosh. Of course. I have a treat, a real pleasure for you. Up next, we have probably the scariest story you have ever heard, the audience have ever heard. We have up next Bonnie He and Ezra Parter up next.
It's actually Royce Shockley.
Oh, we actually got Royce. Okay. That's what I meant. I meant Royce. Royce.
Oh, wow. Wow, they're dressed up.
Wow, Royce.
They went all out.
Bonnie, you look great too. It's because you see, my people are ready to tell some stories, okay?
All right, so first up we have Bonnie
Royce.
or Royce. We're going to go with Royce because you said that. Oh, Royce, you're muted. That's a scary story. The mute on Zoom.
So today I'm Puff the Magic Dragon.
I love it.
All right, so my story today. Well, you have to go back to the dark time of 1989, where, you know, things may have been simple, but could have been very scary, especially in North Carolina, where I was at the time. You know, just a child, you know, who wanted his Happy Meal. So I asked my cousin, hey, they said they were going to McDonald's. You're going to go get Happy Meals. What do you want? Me, being who I am, I want nuggets because I love chicken nuggets. That's my thing. So, you know, I'm sitting there waiting. You know, the anticipation is killing me. And they get back and I see that there's only 4 freaking nuggets in the Happy Meal. It had been 6 all of my childhood. They took away 2 of my nuggets. It's like they took away 2 of my children. What am I supposed to do with 4 nuggets? I was a little fat kid. I needed all 6. I just felt like the world just said, you know what, we're just going to scare this little black boy to death. He can't have his chicken. He can't have his nuggets. He only gets 4. Like, I felt like I didn't deserve 6. That hurt me. I don't know if I'm over it yet. I mean, I've been in therapy for it. That's what started my therapy.
This is really scary. I'm just going to cry. You're making me want to cry.
You? How do you think I felt? Like, I didn't even want to eat the chicken. I felt empty in my stomach, my heart, and my soul.
Terrifying. Thank you, Royce.
And I guess ever since then, nothing scares me anymore. Because once someone takes away your nuggets, well, it's like they took away a piece of my heart, my life force. And yeah, that's the story. Thank you for allowing me to tell it.
I really appreciate you telling that story. Thank you. Very Halloween themed. All right, up next we've got Bonnie Key. Hello, Bonnie. You're muted. Can you unmute yourself? There you
You
are.
rang.
Hello.
Did that work?
We're ready for you.
Am I scary?
Yes, you can.
Hold on. Ooh. My story is also a period piece. The year 2002, I was at a Third Eye Blind concert. It was outdoors, and I, from below the stage, could see the wings off to the side. It was very dark because that area of the stage wasn't lit up. And suddenly I saw Stephen Jenkins looking back at me, the lead singer of Third Eye Blind. And then we made kissy faces to each other all night. Ooh, and then I enjoyed the rest of the concert. And at the end of the concert, from behind the fence, a hand reached out and gave me a note. It was from Stephen Jenkins. He invited me backstage for an after party. I was like, awesome. And then on the way to the after party, I got lost. Oh my God, it was terrifying. Then I found my directions and I eventually made it over there. But then I was so late that by the time I got there, he had already slept with somebody else. Why is it so unfair?
That's really scary, actually. That's horrible.
What?
That's just a horrible
Like,
story. I don't even know
I'll
if it's like
never-
a Halloween.
I'll never get to say I slept with a rock star. Like, what the fuck?
Oh, I want to rectify. If anyone in the audience is a rock star, just let us know. We need a Randy Newman and we need a rock star tonight. That is what I learned. Thank you so much, Bonnie He. Clap, clap, clap. All right. Hey, Kendall, are you there?
Oh my gosh, Rachel, of course I am here. Oh my goodness.
All right. Well, thank you so much for bringing everyone on for those really scary stories. I'll let the audience give the award for the who's the scariest. We'll do that in a second. So write who you think had the scariest story. Kendall, who do you think had the scariest story?
Oh my gosh. It's so hard to tell, but Bonnie really, just, wrung it out at the end. Period pieces, are personal and close to home too. So very scary stuff.
Corey's another contender. We'll have to decide that at the end of the show. Thank you so much, Kendall Bird, for bringing everyone on for those real life scary stories. Clap, clap, clap. And you know what? We all know the scariest story is the story of 2020. So, you know what? Thank you for all of your scary stories tonight. I needed them. I'm really excited for this next guest. We actually have Indiana Jones. Indiana Jones is here. Let me just get him for you. Gotta just figure that out. Keep deciding who is got the scariest story of the evening. Royce is another contender. Gonna get Indiana Jones up here for you. Here we go. One moment. Are you there?
Hello, Rachel.
Hello. All right. So, what's going on in the Temple of Zoom?
Well, I just got back from an expedition to the kitchen where I discovered that I was thirsty.
Oh, okay. Well, are you gonna drink that like out of the Holy Grail or?
No, this is just a coffee mug I got from the original Pancake House in Manhattan Beach. Their pancakes are the only thing that have been getting me through quarantine. I'm not gonna lie. It's been a little rough going here.
Oh, okay. I'm sure you've had like tons of adventures during quarantine that you can tell the audience about.
No. Honestly, I mean, I can't fly. All the temples are closed, and I mean, my passport is worthless now thanks to the pandemic. So, I to be honest, I can barely even teach. I just got finished teaching a 3-hour lecture to 200 college students, and not one of those little bastards told me I was muted for the whole time.
Wow. Okay. Well, I'm sure you did something fun today that you can tell us about.
I did check my mail.
I checked my mail and I got a coupon for $5 off at the new Target at Sunset and Western. But there's no way I'm stepping into there because that's the most cursed temple in this entire country.
Because of the pandemic, or?
No, the snakes. Before the pandemic, I explored that hunk dozens of times. Whole building, chock full of snakes.
Wait, why did you go to an empty Target?
I was searching for East Hollywood's rarest treasure. Parking.
Oh! Oh no, is that the Nazis?
No, that's my Postmates. I gotta go.
Wait, what? You're just leaving?
Yeah.
And you're leaving? Okay. That was, Indiana Jones, everybody. Thank you so much. Indiana Jones and the Temple of Zoom. All right. That was our Halloween special. Thank you so much to everyone who did the show tonight. Let's try and determine who won this from the chat. Let's see. We've got a vote for Emily. We have a vote for Bonnie. 2 votes for Bonnie. 1 vote for Corey. Looks like Bonnie, you won our contest. I'm gonna mail you some Skittles. That is the anti-influencer prize. They were like, should we get a DoorDash gift certificate? I was like, no, we're just gonna mail people Skittles in the mail. Thank you so much for watching. To our audience, thank you to the Pack Theater for letting us do our Halloween special. Happy Halloween, and everyone stay safe out there. Have a good night. Stay and watch the rest of the shows. Lots of great shows tonight.